Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to Orb of Creation. Alright, so in the last episode, we unlocked rituals, and then we didn't really do anything with them. I was spending some time trying to spend some of these caps down. I guess I will just, we need thaumaturgy for the rituals. So I'm going to really go through, really quickly, go through and buy stuff that does not require thaumaturgy. So carpentry stations are good investments. For knowledge, we are already above cap there. Thaumic volumes for a little bit more thaumaturgy capacity. Do some of those. Supply chests are good. And then we've got to spend skill and control. Put some more points in skilled crafting. And let's go to alchemy and do speed. Alright, I think we're good. I guess we can put a couple levels in alchemic command as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get these rituals set up. So I'm going to go to my loadout here, and I think I want to work on this page. This is the one where I currently have all my crafting stuff. We'll just switch this over to the spells I need. So we're going to need some fire bolts. Not going to be using heavy for this. And conjure blaze. So I think I'll do 2 conjure blaze spells. Let's see, this costs 62,000 mana to cast, and it eats up 6.2 thousand mana per second. So I think we'll do and lower the cost that way. How do I decrease the drain? Extended would work, but I don't really want to pay that much. Alright, so it looks like the best thing I can do is just make it perhaps small. No, I think I'm going to go with efficient. Alright, so I'll throw in an efficient conjure blaze. And let's do... Oh, it only has a 3.7 second cooldown. Never mind. Alright, so we'll just do that. And then we'll fill the rest of it up with efficient fire bolts, I think. Let's use a mana potion so I can get more mana quickly for creating all these spells. Oh, this only has a 1.5 second cooldown. Alright, well maybe I won't need all of these then. Let's just make 3 of them. So this is 0.85 times the cost. Without this, it costs 8 blaze. I think it's worth it to do that. And I'll create 1 more. Alright, so we have 3 spells to work with. I'm going to let my mana fully regenerate. Probably use another mana potion on this. Go spend down some more of these caps again. Let's see, anything in here that costs... Go into another supply chest. How much, I've got a fair amount of refined wood. Make a couple more of those. This increases non-augment spell power. So if I look at my fire bolts that currently do 271 fire damage, Okay, so that does increase the damage that these will do. So it's probably worth it to put several points into this, especially since it also increases transmutation power. Let's just go ahead and level up a bunch. And then need to put some points into this too at some point. We'll be able to create a lot of this once we start casting more condensed times. All right, let's get some more mana. And then before this expires, I'll conjure some more blaze so that we have this capped out. See, currently this creates about 10 per second for 6. So yeah, so that caps it out before it finishes. And then we can go ahead and try doing one of these rituals. And we have enough of this that we'll probably be able to do like 5 of them in a row, so that's nice. Alright, I think we're up above our cap, so let's conjure blaze. And get that capped out. And then, while it's over cap, we might as well get in here and start this. Alright, so I'm just going to cast fire bolts at these. And yeah, it seems like we're going to be fine. And I'll just cast this to regenerate my blaze while we're waiting for the next enemies to spawn. Okay, looks like we're going to take a hit. Here's our health. Looks like I'll beat this level and probably not the next one. I might be able to kill this enemy before I get killed. And I ran out of blaze, I guess. Alright, well, we completed 4 levels. Got 16 ceremony, 22 ritual XP, some ectoplasm, and wizard wood. Don't care about the wood at all. I can craft that in much larger quantities. Alright, so let's see what this affects. So as I level up by getting ritual XP, I get plus 2% base ritual power. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, let's go ahead and refill my blaze. And I need to keep an eye. It's possible that I actually ran myself out of mana. Okay, so Mystic and Spirit Stone both require ceremony. And then this stuff is going to take a lot more. Alright. Well, we actually regenerated all of that thaumaturgy since we spent the 10,000. So that's not going to be an issue at all. Let me jump into Alchemist here. Let's get a couple of levels in Potion Pouch so I can hold more of them. Am I actually brewing right now? Yeah, I'm brewing mana potions. That's fine. I'll probably continue to use those. And let's just go ahead and put points in Transmutation Power and Speed. I'm going to save my Thaumaturgy for now. I guess I'll spend a little bit of it. Let's go... How many Thaumic Scrolls do I have? Yeah, let's just continue... Ooh. I didn't realize that was going to cost 30,000. Oh well, that's fine. Might as well spend some wood. And... Alright. I'm not at cap on all those. I'm not going to worry about this. Let's go straight into the next one. Blaze is capped. He should burn, yeah. I don't have to cast that last spell. Probably could have let that happen too. I'm going to take a hit here because I wasn't quite fast enough. Alright, unfortunately I didn't cast my blaze spell quickly enough, so we're going to get hit a bunch here probably. Let's do this. Okay, so I only completed 3 levels there. 3.4 ectoplasm that time. Wonder exactly how this works. Like the amount you get. So I can afford Mystic now. Go ahead and do that. So, Mysticism. All right. So, resource ritual power. So this is base ritual power. This is a resource ritual. Okay, so that would cause it to generate more ceremony. So I can spend ceremony to make it generate more ceremony. I think I'm gonna do this first. So let's save up to 30 ceremony. Forgot to generate my blaze, so I think I'm going to cast one of these, then I'll let the other one hit me while I regenerate. Didn't take too much health damage from that. I actually need to find a way to speed that up. Also, my cooldown is taking a lot longer than I thought it was supposed to. I think I might, yeah. Not doing as well as I did the first time around. But let's just run through this a couple of times. I guess I could put some buffs in the first couple of slots. Something that'll make me more powerful. I'm not sure exactly which effects would just make my spells more powerful in general. You know what? Let's go take a look at it for a second. Okay, so enchant is non-augment spell power. So that would be pretty... Oh, and it decreases their cost. Enchant might be exactly what I'm looking for. Embolden is the mana casting cooldown. That's just mana. Can amass power to build up to a powerful... We opened up a bunch of new stuff here. Mystic casting is something I could use at some point. Alright, so enchant was the one I looked at, and then what else do we have here? Momentum. After casting a spell... Okay, so it just like makes the next spell more powerful. Or does it continue? I'm not sure if this stacks constantly. I'll have to experiment with that. I don't think I ever used this spell in my first playthrough. That was a while back, so the later parts of the game are really fuzzy. And related to that, we also have some artifacts that could potentially help out. So I'm currently using this, which every once in a while makes my spell really powerful. But we've got the Rhythm Rod. Okay, I think this might be better. Let's try this. So then after I cast it, if I cast another spell within the next 1.5 seconds, which is something I'm going to be doing constantly, then I get a whole bunch of cooldown speed and... Well, the cooldown speed is there regardless, and this is going to continue to level up a lot too. And rather than amplify stuff while I'm in combat, I can either get cooldown speed and casting speed, or I can reduce spell cost. Let's switch to this. This needs to be leveled up anyway. And I'm not really using either of these right now. I guess having the extra mana is a little bit nice right now. Alright, well let's try it again with just those changes. Let's see, do I have anything that costs just water? Yeah, I can just spend a bunch of this on Cauldron and Elemental Infusion. Sure, why not? Alright, let's get back into it. We have our blaze all capped out. Okay, so I believe that this is making... So that was 174. Yeah, it does get quite a bit more powerful on the second cast. Go ahead and cast my blaze per second. Unfortunately, that was not as powerful as I wanted it to be. Yeah, I need to get another blaze spell or make it more powerful or something, because that's not creating nearly enough. That's my actual... That's what's holding me back, is that I have to spend so long recharging that. Alright, so then let's go... I'm going to go ahead and cast it once now, because I don't need to do it quickly. But I want to see... you know what? Sure, let's get another level of that. What am I doing on dimensional cores? Get a couple more of those. So let's forget about efficient. What if I make it heavy instead? Oh yeah, it'll only cost 168,000. Alright, I think I'm happy with this. Let's ditch that and throw that there. And then I'm going to make this a Conjure Blaze as well. In fact, let me just make all the other spells. Well, that's fine. Alright, so I can use either 2 or 6 to do that. Alright, let's go back and see if I can get any further this way now. I can actually unlock Spirit Stone. Let's go ahead and do that. And see... Alright, so now I can discover this ritual with 10 ceremony. So let's go back to rituals and run this real quick to get some ceremony. I'm going to go ahead and be casting some blaze while I wait for them to spawn. Alright, I think this is working. Unfortunately, now the problem is that I don't have mana to generate more blaze. Okay, let's focus this front one. See if I can get him down before... Alright, well we made it to level 4, got 16 ceremony. Decent. Now we can go into discover this ritual. I have a spirit ritual, which requires 12 ceremony to activate and gives me soul per level reached. Alright, so soon I'm going to go back and start working on figuring out how to power up, because I'm not able to make it very far into these rituals yet. But let me at least get one run of spirit in first. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to watch my mana closely here. I need to go ahead and do that. Let's start charging this up while the next group spawns. Alright, I'm probably not going to be able to do much here. These cooldowns are still taking a long time, even with the one upgrade. Alright, looks like we're getting a small boost to the ceremony gained. I must have leveled up my total ritual amount. Yeah, we're now level 2. Alright, let's take a look at this one then. This is about to run out. So let's do a Conjure Blaze real quick. I'm going to get this up to way above the cap. And then start this ritual. So now I have a bunch of extra starting blaze to spend. When this is off, I'll do the mana potion, and that'll help to actually take this healer out first. Okay, can I kill this before I need to? Yes, just barely. Now we can get all our blaze filled up again, and let's take the healer out. I think this one's gonna kill me. Yeah, okay. 10.7 soul, getting more ectoplasm. Got some spectral dust this time. Okay, so if I get more ceremony, I can use soul to improve my ritual work. But this is what I want right here, because then I can just go work on some other stuff and earn this passively. So let's go generate one more round of ceremony. Let me go into alchemy. We'll do a transmutation speed. We can't afford this anymore, so let's go to workshop and do some levels in skilled crafting. We've got space and wood that we can spend. And we've got the water and elementia. All right, let's get some mana. I'm gonna conjure blaze, and then I'll activate this. I'll let this mana fill up some first. So spoils would be stuff like ectoplasm. Alright, let's go ahead and generate this. We're on the right ritual. Let this charge up a while. Oh, and what I really need to do is get another firebolt in my last slot. I don't know why I didn't do that. Just forgot. Also, I'm not really sure how I feel about the rhythm rod. Doesn't really seem to be working that well for me. Alright, let's see if we can focus down at least one of these guys. Okay, so the whole point of that was to buy this. Now we have generation, which is very slow. But it's at least doing something now. And actually, I'll be able to afford the next level once this gets up to 8.4. Alright, I'm going to take a break from rituals for a bit. And let's go focus on some other things. So another big thing that I think I want to work on... Well, let me look at the new upgrades. So 40 ceremony and 40 blaze, which I can easily get at some point. Expand your usage of blaze and improve your capacity for it. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Transmutation speed, obviously that's nice. Okay, this is really powerful. I think I'm going to save ectoplasm just to get this. This is going to be so strong. Let's go ahead and spend some resources while they're capped here. Maybe in the workshop. Yeah, we can get some more levels of skilled crafting. What can I spend knowledge on? Maybe something in wizardry. Get some more levels of infusion. Knowledge. I guess I don't really have much I can spend knowledge on just because I long since capped these. I'm just going to go ahead and buy that. Oh, this is really tempting. Learn how to transmute energy and blaze. How much paper do I have? I could almost get this. What's, yeah, I can actually do that. I'm gonna need 20 spectral dust. I don't remember how long it took me, or how much do I have right now? I only have 2. Okay, so it's gonna take a little while to get there. I'm gonna have to run a bunch of rituals. This is obviously good. We're also working our way up towards that. Let me just go ahead and continue putting points into that. That's a requirement for several of these. Okay, so for Soul Chemist, we're at about a quarter of the knowledge capacity we need. And that requires Spirit. Okay, so it says even greater capacity for control, soul, and transmutations. I'm not sure what it means by capacity for transmutations. But, capacity for those resources sounds good, and increasing my transmutation sounds good. Alright, so I have a whole bunch of upgrades that I want in here. And let's see. Oh, this is going to make this much more powerful. Nice. Okay, so this is going to unlock the next tier of structures. This will be really nice. 120 ectoplasm, though. I haven't used the threading station yet, I don't think. Okay, any new structures that we have? I don't think so. I think everything else is pretty much old news. Okay, so here's my big plan. I want to generate a huge amount of paper. So to do that, let's just get a rough idea. So I think I was up over 100 per craft. So that's essentially converting, let's just say if this is like 10 wood and 10 skill getting converted into 100 paper, then we're roughly converting every wood or skill, and it looks like wood has the higher capacity. So we're converting every one of these into 10 paper. We have 54,000 skill, so we could generate 540,000 paper. And that's just using the capacity on here. That sounds pretty good. Maybe we should just go for that. Let me see if I can purchase anything while I've got resources at caps here. Put a bunch of points into metabolism to increase our potion effect. And I was working on alchemic command. So let's continue putting points into that. And increase our crafting bonus there. I don't really have a way to spend knowledge right now, so that's fine. And wizard wood. Let's go ahead and do a couple of these. And build a carpentry station. Oh, but to fill these caps up, I'm going to need to transmute anyway. Because I'm just going to want to craft a bunch of stuff. Oh, did I unlock any new? Yes. Cognitive disc. Okay, so I need a knowledge cap of a million. Everything else I can get. I'm actually pretty close on the ectoplasm. Alright, so let me switch to my other loadout. And let's just throw a condensed time into the mix right away. I want to see how quickly this is filling up my... Okay, the answer is not very quickly. So what can I do to work on that? Yeah, that's fine. I'll put a point into transmutation efficiency. I think we just need to do a bunch of these. And a bunch of these. Let's just keep casting these condensed times. And I also need mana rate if I want to keep this up. So let's do some transmute knowledge, transmute skill, and transmute wood. I'm pretty happy with the other things. It's not really as important to transmute paper, because I'm just going to be crafting close to 1 million of this, I think. So this is a heavy condensed time at level 3. It's a really long cooldown. So let's take a close look at this. Condensed time, when you upgrade it, so you get a better value in terms of the power of it compared to the cooldown. So I think it does make sense to just upgrade that. So what do these explosive potions do? This is a level 1 potion, and it already gives plus 50% augment spell power. So this is going to require Elementia and, let's see, Explosive, could be Expansion? No, which one is it? Arcane, Storm maybe? I haven't made these potions yet. Those are, I think they're like combat focused. Okay, I don't actually remember. There we go, Conjure. So this can make my transmutation spell max potion level. Has requirements. Brewing level 33. Interesting. So this is going to increase the spell power of the augments. So that would be the... I'm thinking about using this primarily with condensed time to increase the rate at which I generate these resources. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the Elementia to do this. We start brewing this anyway. Let's go to transmutations. I'm going to put some points into that just so that I can at least stay somewhat close to keeping up with that brewing. I'm gonna have to go in here and play around with these. Let's see, do I have anything that reduces the cost? Yeah, but for this I need a bunch of amber. Not really worth it to get into that. Let's see. Now, alright, let's try this. I've got my skill capped out. Let's go ahead and just make as much paper as I can. I'm gonna do this without... transmuting at the same time, just to keep it simple. But I think it'll be more powerful later if I also transmute at the same time. Alright, let's do this. So I'm going to go in here. We're going to not worry about energy, I think. So let's just go with heavy and... see, I could do Scholar to level the spell up more. This is 1.15 times power. This is 1.2 times. Let's go with Scholar. It's almost as good, and it'll get me a bunch of experience. Alright, and I'm going to need mana to create a bunch of these. So we are doing the Empowered Smithery. Now, it's going to cost... Yeah, I've got plenty of knowledge for casting these. Okay, and these cost 100,000 each. So if I level this up again, then if I can get up to 1.2 million with a mana potion, which it looks like I can. So let's see if I can do this quickly. I'll go into... I'm not going to be able to do this in time, because I don't know where everything is. But if I level this up once, and then this is about to run out, let's just start casting. Okay, so if we go to crafting now, we have times 129. Let's go to max. I'll create as much paper as I can. And then as much refined wood. Comic scrolls. Let's just keep this up. I think I'm doing really well here. Yeah, I've got 1.7 million paper. Didn't craft much refined wood. Actually, I did as much as I could with the amber. Alright, so that's starting to run out. We're still at times 92. Alright, that's probably good enough. Alright, my soul is just about to cap out. So let's step over to rituals. And let's put another point into generation. It looks like soul... Yeah, soul is... generating much more quickly. So I should probably jump in here and do a couple of ceremony runs. I think I might grab spirituality because this says use soul, so that would give me another way to spend it. But for right now, let me take a look at what I unlocked here. So if we go to the workshop and look at this... Wait, buying one of these costs 150,000 paper. Okay, well I have access to Urnic satchels now. Times 2 simple satchel effect. Isn't that going to massively increase this wood capacity? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's twice as much. Let's see, what else do I have access to here? We definitely want the printing station to make more paper anthemic scrolls. This is just ectoplasm that I need at this point. We have 113,000 of these. Wow. Okay, so this requires 40 soul. Anything else I can spend soul on? Just look at the... Okay, so there's that one. Underworld, there's nothing. Magic. Okay, so I need to increase my soul capacity before I can spend it on anything other than that one. And just to remind myself, I really want this ectoplasmic memory. I think that's going to be really, really, really strong. Alright, well, I have gone over time here, so we're going to have to leave it off there. In the next one, probably go back to the rituals just to get a little more ceremony so that we can unlock spirituality and see what other sorts of upgrades we get here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.